tribe, welcome back. We're gonna have a very interesting talk today, and we're gonna talk about stop putting your dream life on a pedestal. Okay, I love this concept, and this is gonna be a great concept. And this is honestly, I'm sharing this across public as far as YouTube. I would talk about this only for the tribe, but from time to time, I kind of like to kind of tease you guys a little bit. And this is kind of the kind of stuff we talk about inside the tribe. We go a little bit deeper into kind of manifesting success, what's going on. It's a little bit more casual videos. I don't do a lot of editing inside the tribe and stuff like that, but it's kind of getting to the meat and potatoes. But I really love this concept to stop putting your dream life on a pedestal. And before we start going on this video, I really want you to sit back right now. And I just want you to imagine, have some fun with this video, have some fun with this concept, because I really want you to sit back and think about what you want, what you've been trying to manifest. And this is one reason, probably the main reason why manifesting don't work for you, or it really slows it down. Okay. Either way, is sit back, relax. And if you're going after your dream house, okay, what's happening is you're putting your dream house on a pedestal. Okay, just sit back and imagine it for a second. Imagine what you're doing. Okay, you have your dream life way above you. Okay, you have your dream house way above you. Okay, what does that mean? We're supposed to have dominion on this earth. Okay, but yet a material thing, a material possession, a dream house, a dream car, a dream career, money, we're putting on a pedestal. It's above us. Okay. Now, anything we put above us creates like it's more important than us. Okay. If it's more important than you look at it as more important than you, well, you're going to struggle with manifesting. Okay. It's not going to come to you. Okay. You understand that. So that's what we're going to really talk about today and dig deep. I just want to do that exercise. I mean, really look and really see if you're doing this. Most of us do this kind of indirectly. We don't think we're doing it, but we're actually doing it. Okay. What we really want. Okay. We put so much importance to it. Like it's more important than us. Okay. We want to make more money, great money. We want to be a multimillionaire, but we make millions of dollars seem so big. It's on a pedestal above us and we're looking up at it. It's so important. And that's the reason why it's not coming to you. Okay. But other than that, let's have some fun with this. I wrote some stuff out. We'll be back and forth with this camera, that camera over here. So let me put on my handy dandy glasses and we'll get rocking and rolling. These are kind of foggy. I just took a shower, so at least I smell good through this video. But anyway, we're going to go through this pretty fast here. Is stop putting your dream life on a pedestal. What that really means is stop treating it as something above you. Isn't that so true, tribe? Okay, when we put it on the pedestal, we're treating it, it's above us. It's more important than us. Okay, if something is more important than you kind of beneath it. Okay, I'll say what I want to say. I'll say what I really want to say in a second. So hang on. I'll keep you in suspense here. Because the moment you place your dream, the moment you place your dream life, the moment you place your dream car, dream house, career, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a multi-millionaire. Listen, the moment you place it above you, ahead of you, out there, bigger than you, it's more special. It's hard to get. Something you must chase. Okay, if you want to chase something, you're going to be chasing it your whole life. Okay? And what you have to understand, when you're doing all these things, you're automatically become beneath it. Listen to that. You automatically become beneath it. If it's above you, it's more important than you. You're automatically beneath it. And listen to this. You're beneath it in psychologically, vibrationally, energetically, and identity-wise. When we talk about identity, you're talking about being that most successful version of you. Isn't it kind of like an oxymoron statement that you're being the most successful version of you, but you're placing your dream life, your dream car on a pedestal above you? Okay, would that most successful version of you be placing anything above it? That's the question you have to answer. That's the question you have to become self-aware of, my friends. So all you're doing, all this does is create separation. And you have to listen to this. It creates separation, and separation kills manifestation. Separation kills what you're trying to manifest. Okay, let me put this another way, because I know a lot of you out there love SP. And this is kind of really an SP example, but I'm kind of twisting it into your dream life, kind of twisting it in more of manifesting. Okay, now when we think about the pedestal, we automatically think about we're trying to manifest our SP. Okay, so let's talk about SP here for a second. You know, when we're searching for our SP, we're searching for somebody to like us. Okay, maybe we've met them, we know them, whatever. We're really into them, but we're putting them on a pedestal. They're above us. But like, listen to this. In the SP world, what ends up happening when you look at somebody above you? Okay, they're more better than you. That's how you're perceiving them. What starts happening is it decreases your self-image. You become obsessive. You give up your friends. You give up your hobbies just to please this person. You become like almost like a people pleaser. On top of that, you literally have no standards and boundaries and non-negotiables. You throw those out the door, okay? Because this person is so important. And on top of it, it doesn't even end there. Doesn't even end there. Okay. The ultimate thing is you give off this needy energy that you don't have, and your SP can feel this energy from you, and they kind of run away from you because you're giving off this weird, needy energy. You don't have your life put together. You're not putting a dent in the universe. You understand? And then when they meet somebody else not doing that, they're more attracted to them. Let me get that notification off there. You understand what I'm saying? That's exactly how people explain it in the SP world, but we're kind of talking about both here. We're talking about your dream life, and we could be talking about SP. Okay. But I want you to envision it. You're doing the same thing with your dream life. You're doing the exact same thing. If you want your dream house, your dream career, you want more money, you want your dream, you want your dream job, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a millionaire, a multimillionaire. You're doing the exact same thing what somebody else would be doing trying to attract their SP. You understand what you're doing. Okay, even with your dream house, you're giving off this really needy energy that you don't have. And what happens when you get off that needy energy, if you don't have it, it stays away from you. It doesn't manifest to you. Even in I would go a little bit deeper with SP, just in case you want to know some SP stuff, is even if you attract your SP and you put them on a pedestal, very quickly, sooner or later, they're going to feel this needy energy from you, and they're going to stay away from you. They're going to have the famous, we need to talk. You understand? Okay, we need to talk. Okay, we need some time apart because you're giving away this needy energy because you're not focused on yourself. Bottom line. Okay, now let's get rocking and rolling. So here's the brutal truth to all of this. If your dream life is on a pedestal, you just put yourself on the flipping floor, baby. That's another way to look at it. Okay. Manifestation, listen to this. Manifestation is not about desire, pursuit, or achievement. Manifestation is about identity, you being that most successful version of you, about embodiment, and about expression. So what do I mean by that? Manifesting is all about identity work, embodiment, and expression. What do I mean? What do I mean by that? Let me explain that really quick. All identity means you're being that most successful version of you instead of your current self. That's identity. That's your identity. Okay. It goes along with your self-image, how you see yourself. Okay. Makes sense? So you want to be that most successful version of you across all areas of your life. So what embodiment means is if I'm being that most successful version of me, I'm carrying myself like that. I'm acting as if I'm making decisions like the most successful version of me would. That's embodiment. Okay. I'm being that person. Okay. What does expression mean when you say identity, embodiment, and expression? Meaning you're kind of like, almost like Neville Goddard would say, you're living in the wish fulfilled. You're actually living your dream life before your dream life is here. You want to be rich? You're rich right now, so you act like it. Understand that they all kind of interweave together. They're all not separate. And another way to put this is when you put it on a pedestal, you turn your dream into a god. Isn't it so true? That's another way to put it. When you put your dream life on a pedestal, you put your SP on a pedestal, you put another person on a pedestal. You turn that thing, that intention, that desire into a god. It's a god to you. It's something that you end up worshiping, you wanting, but it's so above you in your mind, you're never going to have it. That's what you're doing. And listen to this. If you worship something equals waiting, waiting equals lack, and lack equals delay. And listen to this, my friends. We can delay our manifestations for weeks, months, and years. This is almost a cycle of karma a little bit. Okay, we just keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over, and we never get off that hamster wheel. Okay, this could be a cycle of karma right here. Okay, we put our dream life on a pedestal. Okay, we worship it like a god. It's never gonna come to us. There's a cycle of karma, and this example would be worshiping equals waiting, because you're constantly waiting for it. Waiting equals lack, because if you're waiting for something, you don't have something. If you don't have something, that means lack and scarcity. You understand what I'm saying? And lack equals delay. It's not going to come to you when you're being that old version of yourself. Okay, and a lot of us, we stay in that cycle. And this might not be the exact cycle, but we do stuff similar to this. And this is what delays are what we're trying to manifest. And this is exactly why your dream life feels so far away from you. You made it far by evaluating it higher than yourself. Okay, you're putting the distance between your dream life and yourself. You're putting distance between it because you're making it so damn important. You understand? When you put something above you, it's never, you can never have it because you put it above you. Okay. And maybe I'll share some stuff with you at the end of this video. Okay. Because I don't want to get too far off on a tangent because some of this stuff won't make sense. I've learned my lesson in some of my videos. I get off on too much of a tangent because I get off script and I can talk about this stuff. I don't have to follow anything. And then when I come back, I'm like, I have to edit that out. It makes no sense. So what's the correction? How do you get this stuff to work for you? What's the simple approach? Listen to this really fast. Make you the pedestal, not the desire. Isn't it so true? You're the pedestal. You make you the pedestal, not your dream life. Listen to this. You're on the pedestal and your dream life is down here. It means nothing to you. Okay? You're on the pedestal and your SP is down here. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't mean, I know some of you out there in SP world, Chad's talking about abuse. Okay. It's you. And it's you. You're the most important person in your life, not another person. Okay, bottom line. Okay, same way with me. Same way for your significant other. They're the most important thing. You have to understand that. So I'll repeat this to you. Make yourself on the pedestal. You stand on the pedestal because you have dominion on this earth. You're on the pedestal, not your dream house. You're on the pedestal, not your dream car. When you start switching it and you start switching it in your mind, amazing thing starts happening because it doesn't mean you still don't want it. You don't want it in your life, but it starts becoming that you don't need it. Okay. When you start becoming, you don't need your dream house. It's kind of like what I want to call it. It's a psychological phrase, but anyway, I'm not thinking of it. I'm having a brain fart. It's reverse something. But anyway, if you don't want something, if you don't need something, it ends up coming to you because I don't need it. If you don't need it, it means you already have it. That's how your subconscious mind looks at it. So isn't it really funny how, and we all have experiences like this. If you don't need something, it ends up coming to you, end up having it. It could be simple things. I don't need a cup of coffee. Next thing you know, someone's bringing me a cup of coffee for free. Okay. I don't need a bottle of water. Okay. I got like 270 bottles of water in the kitchen. No joke. Okay. Next thing you know, people's bringing me water, or I'll buy something at the store and they'll give me a free package of water. You understand, things come to you in weird ways because you don't need it. That's what happens when you're on the pedestal. You don't give off that needy, wanting energy. You don't give off that energy that you don't have it. You give off that energy you already have. Okay, because you have a healthy self-image, and then amazing things start flipping coming into your life. Weird ways. Okay. There's no logic to this stuff. Okay, there's no logic to your subconscious mind. Listen, we'll move on here really fast. Make you the pedestal, not your desire. Your dream life isn't the miracle, you are. I love that. Your dream life is not the miracle, you're the miracle. Your dream life is just the reflection of who you choose to be. Detach from the, oh my gosh, I hope it happens vibration, and step into, I already am the person who lives that life, my friends. All pedestal energy says, I hope it comes. Embodiment, being that most successful version of you, it's normal for me. Now, I think that's kind of the whole game, okay, as we start wrapping up this video, is that you want to get to a point where no matter what you want, if it's an SP, if it's your dream house, dream car, your dream car could be a 911 Porsche Twin Turbo convertible, $250,000. It's normal for you. It's normal. Okay. When you get to a point where things are normal to you, it's normal. Listen to this. It's normal like a cup of coffee. Okay, that's really how manifesting works, my friends. Okay, your subconscious mind, your consciousness, everything is the same. That's what we have to realize. Okay, if I go out and buy this pen, you don't think about pens. Okay, this is normal. Okay, if you go to write something down, I'm like, okay, where's the pen? Where's the pencil? Write it down. Take a note. Take notes or something like that. Okay, it's normal like this pen. Okay, you wanting your dream life is on the same plane as this pen. That's consciousness. That's your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't attach a pedestal to it. Your subconscious mind doesn't attach meaning to it. You understand? We attach meaning to it. Our conscious mind attaches meaning to it. Okay, our conscious mind says, no, Chad, $1 million is larger than this pen. But subconsciously, in a state of consciousness, is on the same playing field. It's the same. Okay. When you start thinking this way, as $1 million is the same thing as this pen, things start coming to you rather quickly. Okay. You have to understand this. Just like I got a bottle of water right here. Just like this water. Okay. If I want to manifest this water, okay, it ends up happening because I'm not attached to it. Okay. I got, again, like I said, I got 270 of them in the kitchen. Okay. Because when I go buy them, I buy like 30 packs. Okay. 30 packs of 9. Okay. When someone says, Chad, do you need water? I'm like, no, sorry. Don't need any more. Next thing you know, people's giving it to me. Okay. Because I'm not attached. But the lesson here is your dream life is this bottle of water. The same way you would attract this bottle of water is the same way you attract your dream house, the same way you attract your dream car, the same way you attract $1 million. It's on the same plane. Okay, stop giving importance to it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The reason why we struggle is because I almost sat down on my keyboard. The reason why we struggle with this stuff is because we attach importance to stuff. And it's normal. Okay, it's normal to do this. I do the same thing. Okay, when we really want a dream house, it's going to change our life. When we want a dream car, it's going to change your life. You want to make more money? You want to be a millionaire? Well, it's going to change your life and your family's life. Okay, because you're probably going to support other people when you make that kind of money. Okay, you're going to retire your family, retire your mom. If anybody's in financial trouble, you're kind of the king of the family. You're going to be the one that people always come to. You understand that. But what we have to do is realize and do this work long enough until it just finally clicks. We finally get it. We listen to this stuff long enough to finally clicks. We finally get it. We don't get it overnight. Okay, I wish we would, but we don't. We don't get it in 1 week. Okay, most of the time. but we stay in the game until we finally get that. We start detaching. We start having a healthy self concept. We start having a healthy self image and realizing that I have dominion on this earth. Abundance is my birthright. There's nobody above me. Okay, my dream life is not above me. It's below me. I call the shots. Okay. And when you start putting things into perspective, even Neville Goddard taught the same thing with a ladder exercise, a ladder technique. And most of you out there that did the ladder exercise, a ladder technique, and you manifested a ladder, okay, if you work, listen to this, if you worked with Neville Goddard personally, he said this to you. He said, congratulations, the ladder technique worked for you. But since the ladder technique worked for you, you could have just as easily manifested $1 million. Why would Neville Goddard say this? Okay, it's a metaphor, my friends. Yes, the ladder exercise is real. It was a real exercise by Neville Goddard. It was actually a prerequisite to do in order for Neville Goddard to work with you. Okay, you had to do the ladder exercise. It had to work for you, or he wouldn't spend time with you. Okay, that's how Neville Goddard really worked. Okay. But he's teaching a metaphor. He's teaching two things here, and we're going to wrap up this video. He's teaching, one, that law of assumption is real. What you assume to be true has to be shown to you in your 3D world. He's proving that. And he's proving that with the ladder exercise. He picked the ladder because nobody's attached to a ladder. Okay? The ladder could have been this pin. The ladder could have been this water. A ladder could have been a cup of coffee. Okay? There's nothing magical about the ladder. The reason why he picked the ladder during his time frame is because people were unattached. You're not going to get attached to climbing a ladder. You're going to give it two shits. You're going to be like, I don't want to climb and flip a ladder. Why? I've climbed a ladder hundreds of times when I was a kid. It's like, why do I want to do it? I don't want to do it. Then you having that mindset, you end up finding yourself having to climb a ladder. Okay, so the metaphor is the ladder is your dream life. The ladder represents your dream life. The ladder represents your intention, your desire. The ladder represents your dream house, your dream car, $1 million, a dream career, being an entrepreneur. Anything you want, that represents the ladder. So Neville Goddard is teaching a metaphor. The metaphor is it's on the same plane. It's on the same plane as a ladder. You made the ladder technique work. You could have just as easily replaced the ladder with $1 million and manifested $1 million. You could have just as easily take the ladder exercise, replace it with your dream house, and manifested your dream house. It's on the same plane. It's within consciousness, within your subconscious mind. Nothing is more important than anything. It's on the same plane. That's why I'm telling you, no matter if you believe it or not, okay, your dream life is just like this pin. If I want to manifest a pin, okay, it's exactly how I would manifest my dream house. Again, as we wrap up this video, the only difficulty is because I place more importance on my dream house. That's it. That's it, my friends. But other than that, friends, other than that, tribe, just want to share that concept with you. I thought this was a kind of a fun little concept to share with you and talk about and have some fun with you guys and share it with the public side of YouTube and stuff like that. This is the kind of stuff we talk about in the tribe. Usually the tribe videos are one-take wonders. I don't sit down and edit them and stuff like that like I do on the public side of YouTube. It's more kind of getting to the core, the meat and potatoes of what works and try to get you guys results. That's bottom line. So I just want to, from time to time, I kind of throw out a video that I would only share with a tribe to help you guys out and stuff like that, and kind of dig a little bit deeper on these concepts and have fun with these concepts and stuff like that. Have fun with it. Have fun with your dream life. Have fun with what you're trying to manifest. Have fun with it. Stop treating it so important, because you're treating it so important is what's kind of keeping it from you. Have fun. Have fun with it. If you're being an entrepreneur, have fun being an entrepreneur. Okay, I'm going to get off on another tangent on this one, but have fun. Okay, I don't want to get off on another tangent, but it's all about having fun and enjoying life. Have fun, enjoy life. Okay, the more you let go, the more you surrender to it, the more you have fun, The more you just focus on yourself, that you're the pedestal, everything else is beneath you. Okay, there's no importance, okay, to what you want. Once you start having less importance to things, material things start coming to you faster than you would even want. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, tribe, comment below. I love to hear your comments. Love to hear your thoughts on this. And other than that, remember, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.